Hey guys, and welcome to my first reaction to Ms. Marvel. So we are back with another Marvel series. I'm really excited that a lot of these series, this year at least, are focusing on new characters that we don't know a lot about. There's a lot of kind of introductory stories during this era or this phase of Marvel, and I'm really excited about it. If you're new here or you don't really know much about how I do things, I have not watched the trailer. I don't have a ton of knowledge about Ms. Marvel. I do know that it's about a young woman, and it might be kind of maybe like a coming of age sort of tale. That's just me inferring. I don't really know exactly what they're going to cover in this. And I assume that she gets powers of some kind and we're going to see her kind of deal with it. But other than that, I don't know much, and I am so excited to start the show. Let's get into it.
Hero, due to my extensive research and my diligent studying of Scott Lang's podcast interviews. By the way, since
Scott Lang has a pod.
And I know these three. Next week, I'm going to kick off a special 2-part series on why I think Thor is secretly a gamer. Remember, new episodes drop next. Be sure to like this fellow.
Bless you. That's my car.
Oh
Just gonna sneak in and grab my chem textbook.
We're in the middle of something. What's that?
Rough morning all around. I bet you were gonna pass. So now I'm out $10.
I told my mom to
Oh
stop
my god,
texting.
Matt!
I get it.
You get what?
Well, I hear you've had a hectic couple weeks.
Oh!
Same little fantasy land. Hey! Oh, really? We truly started the meeting 30 seconds ago. I mean, college admissions are coming up. Before you know it, it's SATs.
Oh
it's
boy.
essays,
Yep.
Do I have to figure out my whole future before lunch, or is there like...
I'm gonna give you a task. I want you to go home and you're gonna ask yourself, Kamala, who is that girl I see? Staring straight back at me.
He's reciting reflection.
You're reciting lyrics from Milan.
I am.
Yep.
You are.
Okay, Kamala.
It's
all I'm
inspirational
saying
stuff.
Right now, fun. Fantasy's really fun, but right now, I need you to pull yourself together and join reality.
I love the style of this show.
The plan is perfect.
It fits really well with
Under the covers.
a young hero, you know?
Like,
Smile. And you ask her.
you're an idiot.
I'm not an idiot. I'm actually a genius. So can we stop acting like your mom is Darth Vader?
Please, we're going, we're conquering. And we're high-fiving in slow motion. Bruno, I still need to figure out my
So
final
cute.
part for my zombie Captain Marvel. I can do it. I will eat your brain!
Is that your best
I
idea?
also have superpowers.
Okay, hey, let's never do that zombie impersonation again.
Apparently, I have like 4 days to figure out my whole future, so that's...
Oh, don't be so dramatic, Kamala. What are you watching?
This is so cool. Is this Nani's?
That is John. Amir? Here.
That's right. I love all of the jewelry.
You're too short.
She's not too short. This thing is too long.
Shut up. What does she have to discover about the set? Good for her. I mean, she wanted to travel the world and she went for it.
She's going to discover that she doesn't have a ring on her finger. That's what she's going to discover.
Oh my god.
She was getting... You're too short for that, Jano.
Yes, you really are too short for that.
And so much.
Oh yeah, Mr. K. And I programmed it to understand Urdu. Urdu? Yeah. Zuzu! Patikolo.
Oh, the best of best friends.
Are you staying for dinner?
No, I got some work.
Okay, I'll pack you something to do. No.
How did you do that so fast?
You stick to the gizmos, beta. This is my secret.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Oh, so sweet. I love this whole family.
So there's this thing called Avenger Con. It's totally dorky. It's like very educational. And Bruno's, he's like really into this stuff. Yeah. Bruno, right? He doesn't have much of a family.
Zuzu, TV rokna.
So you want to go to a party?
You do trust me, right?
No, I don't trust you.
Oh
Oh, she
no!
does.
No, I don't.
Oh no.
She does.
Captain Mark.
Captain Marvelous, the full
Hey, salam everyone.
hero.
Like I'm asking to go to a party and do cocaine.
Not a lot
That-
of salam here. Huh?
That's a good point.
And but me no, because I can't do a single normal teenage thing in this house, right?
Come on, beta. You're not normal.
Oh!
I meant you're special.
Oh.
Not very well thought out, but I respect you for trying.
Mm.
You know, all she does to me is say no.
I'll talk to them.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you look kind of
Thank
pathetic.
you.
Oh no. I love how they do the text messages. I really am loving the style of this so much. Oh, it looks great! Oh, it looks great!
And even though it will be a distraction from your studies and there will be a lot of haram going on there, Kamala, we have decided to let you go.
Really?
And as far as your dressing goes, I have a surprise for you. The Hulk! Wait, best is yet to come. Bada Hulk or Choti Hulk? Huh? So cute you are with them.
Okay, it's
It's,
this is mine and Bruno's thing, okay?
Come on.
it's, oh.
Make an exception for Abu.
And you can't come with me, not just like that, because it is so humiliating.
Stop. Oh, no. They're trying to be supportive.
If you don't go with your dad, you're not going at all.
Oh my god.
I made this for you.
Oh my god.
You're not going to dress up like all those other girls in skimpy outfits. That is not you.
Oh no. Breaks my heart into pieces. I understand that she wants to do her own thing, and she absolutely has every right to want to do that. Of course. But they were really trying to be supportive, and that breaks my heart a little bit.
Like what? Like mad?
Hurt. And I think I made my dad cry. And it's childish, and I know that, okay? And let's be honest, it's not really the brown girls from Jersey City who saved the world.
Oh.
Sure they do. You're Kamala Khan. You want to save the world? Then you're gonna save them all.
Oh, you are delightful. You are so delightful.
With the right equipment, of course. Speaking of.
Oh my god, you made these?
Yeah, you like them?
Yes! Oh, Bruno Corelli Corporation.
So cute! These two have my whole heart already. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, are we fighting?
Please tell Bruno the Zuzu is possessed by the evil jinn. He needs to fix it. All in Akbar Zuzu.
9 p.m. I gracefully excuse myself, and as my family celebrates my existence, I go to my bedroom. So, when there's a knock on the door, doesn't it change it? Finally, you being a genius is coming in handy.
Oh no, I mean, I feel like this is probably gonna go terribly wrong, but it's cute.
Wait, is that us spiking up a bridge onto a bus?
Yep.
Dream bigger, Bruno.
What could go wrong?
Then the 8 p.m. the real reason we're here, the reason I learned to sew with you.
Yes!
Cosplay competition. I'll sneak back into my room just before my dad comes in at 9:22 p.m.
If she doesn't win,
That's the plan. Got it?
I don't. I feel bad because I think she's really expecting to win, and maybe she won't. I don't know. I mean, it looks great, but that makes me nervous.
So your mom's folk isn't the right idea, but maybe something Pakistani?
Oh, the jewelry! Yes, we love accessorizing. Gorgeous. I want this to go well. I'm just not entirely sure it will. And I just don't want her to get her heart broken if it doesn't go well. Because sometimes, guys, expectations are premeditated resentments. Oh, girl, do not dive out of your window. Like, oh. Okay. That's not the best.
We missed the bus. We can still like the next one, but if we miss it, it's game over.
Yeah, okay. We gotta go. We gotta go. Were you really gonna try to bike off a bridge? Some realism here, people. Oh
How
no.
likely is it I'm gonna find it there when I get back?
Oh no.
In Jersey City?
He looks so happy though. So I'm happy. Oh. Oh.
Is that Zoe? Why is she here?
It's your time to shine. Literally.
Oh, he's so supportive. I love it. You look great. You gotta go, babe. You gotta go. Oh no, she forgot the gloves that he made just for her.
Where are the gloves?
Oh, they're just. Crap, I left it in the bathroom. No, I'm gonna go get it.
No, hey, we don't have time. We don't have time. You gotta go. It's good.
Oh, he's so sweet. He is delightful.
Put it on.
He's everything. So sweet. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, I love. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Girl, you might win with that. Did only she see that? Meaning the around her outfit, not the. I'm sure the vision she only saw, or whatever that was. Her falling into something. You know what I mean? No fucking way. Yes! You're doing great! Oh! Okay, some issues, some problems.
Mostly.
Oh my god! Oh, shut up.
Oh gosh.
I'm very nervous. Her parents are going to be in the room. Oh!
Please don't tell anyone.
Don't stop. Okay, I'd never tell anyone.
Never ever.
Never ever.
Oh! Oh my god. They are so delightful.
Come on. Where have you been? I'm not recognizing you.
Oh no.
Who's this rebellious girl?
You're just gonna tell me some story about Nani and...
And you knew that it would betray me, but you still went and did it anyway.
Oh god, I'm gonna cry.
It's time to stop fantasizing. Who do you want to be in this world, huh? Do you want to be good? Or do you want to be some, this cosmic head in the clouds person?
To be fair, she might want to be the second one. What a day. Girls! Oh. Smile, girl. This was so delightful, such a great opener. I know that a lot of it was focused on sort of, meeting Kamala and kind kind of learning about her life and learning about, you know, these kind of teenage struggles she's going through and everything like that. And, you know, the biggest issue is like, how do we get to Avenger Con and stuff like that. But I loved it because it really explored the heart of the show and established it within an episode. And we had a little bit of her discovering that she has powers because of this, you know, accessory. And I'm really wondering if there's going to be something, obviously tying into maybe her grandmother and what's going on with that. But I loved the characters. Her family is so endearing, and I love that we're seeing kind of, you know, it's not just very, I don't know, stereotypical strict parents or anything like that. It's they're also doing a really great job of showing the parent side of it all, and the fact that they were trying to be supportive, you know, after your brother talked to them. That scene broke my heart. That scene broke my heart into little bitty bits, because you can see that they were trying, and I felt bad for the parents and for Kamala in that scene, because Kamala, you know, she's been working on this costume, and she's been putting her heart and soul in this, and this is everything that she's been, you know, wanting and working towards and everything like that. And so of course she doesn't want, you know, to have to do things, you know. Why can't her parents just let her go and dress up how she wants to dress up, not as what they deem, you know. I think she probably feels a bit cornered. A lot of, you know, I feel like it's a relatable struggle a lot of the time, for specifically teenagers to feel almost kind of cornered because your family has certain expectations for you. And it was just another example of like, okay, well, we're going to let you do this, but you have to do it our way, you know. And that, I think that really kind of rubbed her the wrong way. But on the other end of it, with her parents, her dad looks so happy and excited to go and to embrace what his daughter cares about, or what Bruno cares about. The way that she phrased it, it's all Bruno wants to go, and you know, to see them be supportive and do this thing that they think is so nice, and her mom put effort into with the costumes and everything, and for her to just, you know, say, oh, you're just gonna embarrass me. I mean, shot to the heart, dagger in my heart. I couldn't, but I was like, oh God, no, Dad, I'm so sorry. Like, I just, you know, I love the fact that it feels like they're establishing, you know, the kind of the struggle that's going on within the family of, you know, them wanting her to get her head out of the clouds a little bit and take things more seriously and everything like that, but also they're showing their side of things too, and why they feel that way. I feel like there's a little bit more to the story with her mom. You know how she said at the end of the episode, you know, you knew that this would have, it felt in that moment that there's a little bit more to the story, maybe something she struggled with her mother. It's going to be interesting to see how all of that possible history of the family unfolds. I don't necessarily know that that's where they're going with it, but it seems like a possibility. And her brother being supportive, and I really love the family. Just feels so endearing. And Bruno. Wonderful to see Matt again. If you guys don't know, I know him from The Walking Dead. Great. Wonderful to see him again. And Bruno is delightful. He is delightful. He, we don't really know. Already I'm intrigued even about what his story is. Kamala said to it, when she was trying to maybe a little bit guilt her parents into, where she's saying like, well, and Bruno doesn't have a ton of family or whatever. So what's his story? And he seems to be very remarkable on his own, making these gadgets. And how delightful he is. One, trying to help out her family, with these devices and, stuff like that. But also giving her these gloves that look so cool. And when she forgets the gloves, he knows how important this competition is to her. And he, and he's like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He doesn't get kind of caught up in well, I put all of this effort into making these gloves and you forget, he knows it was an honest mistake. And to just be so supportive, and that's a quality that not everybody has, especially if you put effort into something. He was very much like, he kind of let that go really quickly, and he's so supportive. He sees her, whatever's going on with these powers, and he's like, I'm never going to tell anybody, and just, there's this beautiful friendship. This relationship between the two of them is just, it's so delightful and lovely to see. It just seems like very real friends, and supportive, and I love that. I really love seeing that. They did within just however long this episode was, 45 minutes or whatever, they were able to establish, wonderful characters that I find lovely, and I can't wait to see more of. And I the display of power, I'm really excited to learn more. It's quite interesting to watch Kamala throughout this episode sort of struggle with who am I going to be? You think about people who have larger than life dreams, or they focus on fantasy too much, which I don't really think is that bad of a thing. I also think there's room for both things. Kind of taking maybe a more realistic approach to your future, and also dreaming and trying to accomplish those goals. I also think it's kind of, it's always a little weird. And I think everybody has a different experience with it. I think there are some people who really know what they want to do. Even when you're in high school, you're like, I know I want to go to college and I want to study this, and, and you got it all figured out, right? And then there's, it's interesting because sometimes it's absolutely a lot of pressure. A lot of us can relate to that. What do you want to do? You got to figure it out now. You got to figure out your future. And sometimes when you don't know what to do, it's kind of, when you think about something like college or anything like that, or whether it's that or maybe getting experience in a field, not necessarily college, that you want to get into, or whatever it is, right? That you have to decide. And particularly in the with college, it's expensive. It's so fucking expensive. At least here in America, it's expensive. And so what if you go to a college and then you figure out what you want to do and it has nothing to do with either getting a degree, or like the college that you decided to go to doesn't have a program for what, it's stressful. it's very, very stressful. And I like that they kind of did a good focus on like, you need to decide what your future is. And, you know, with that ending remark from her mother saying, you know, do you want to be successful, you know, take care of your family, like whatever it is, or do you want to, you know, have your head up in the clouds and be some sort of cosmic whatever. I forget exactly what she said, and I was like, I think it's the second one. I think it's kind of the second one. And then to see that smile on her face where she, you know, she looks at the fact that she has powers is quite, you know. And I think they're going to focus on this maybe in the next episode. So maybe I'll talk about it a little bit more. But it might be slightly refreshing to see somebody get powers and be like super like excited about it. I'm not saying that they've never done that before, but a lot of times it's like if somebody has powers or some new ability, it's kind of like they struggle with it a lot, and she seems to be really kind of happy and might accept it a lot sooner than other heroes because of it. You know, I think that would be an interesting take to have with all of this too. Oh man, I was nervous about that cosplay competition. I mean, obviously she did the damn thing. Helps when you get, you know, just random powers before you know, step on stage. I mean, she served it. She served it very well, very well. I was nervous because there was this obvious buildup. It was when she was kind of explaining the plan, right? One, the plan could have very well not have gone great, and it didn't, in the sense of her mom did find out. Like, I was fairly sure that it wasn't the most foolproof plan to make sure that her parents aren't going to find out that she snuck out. Like, you know, as much as it sounded great, I don't know. And so I was pretty sure that somebody was going to be waiting in a room. I didn't know if it was going to be mom, dad, brother, somebody, but somebody was going to be doing it. So there was that aspect of it not going as clean. Also, when you're plan and girl, now you have powers, so maybe it's good. Plans are going to be easier from here on out. But before you have powers, you know, biking off a bridge onto a bus, why is that part of the plan? I mean, you know, as much as I'm down for you living up in the clouds and fantasizing and thinking big, you know, planning big, get it, girl. But, you know, we need to have some realism. I mean, come on. Biking onto the roof of a bus. Okay. we need to take it down a notch. Maybe not a lot of notches. Just one. Realism. Okay. But, you know, so there was that. And then when she was showing her with the tiara and like, it's going to be the best because I'm going to win. And I was like, oh boy. Here's the thing. This could have very easily have been a story about how she learns not to build up expectations so high, because then you can never meet them. Something that I have struggled with so much in my life, and what I said in the reaction, I swear I you know, have it actually written down somewhere where it's like expectations are just premeditated resentments. When I first heard that phrase, it helped me out so much, because it wouldn't be like I would build it up too much, but I would think of something, I would want something to go a certain way. And if it didn't go that exact way, I would be disappointed. It's kind of like the control freak in me a little bit. And it really eventually just started to make me miserable in stuff that really shouldn't make me miserable. Just enjoy stuff for what it is. And sometimes that's harder than you can, you know. And I thought it was going to go in that direction. I thought she was going to maybe flop. And it wasn't. I mean, her costume was great. So I didn't really think that it was, going to be awful. But I thought, maybe something wouldn't go as according to plan. And maybe, and I thought that was going to be maybe the lesson of the episode. But, which it wasn't necessarily. But I did not think, luckily nobody, I don't think, really got hurt. I'll have to rewatch the scene again, so that, obviously there was all sorts of, it was chaotic. It was chaotic with the powers and the girl flying. There was a lot going on. But I don't think anybody got severely injured. So that's great. That's really good for Kamala. I can't wait to continue and see where we're going to go from here, and see, what kind of, I think we're going to focus a bit on the family and maybe, what she should be doing. We're also going to focus on the fact that she feels like she can't, that line where she said, girls like me can't be, I'm not going to save the world. And of course, Bruno, being the iconic king he is, just saying, like, of course, if you want to save the world, you're going to save the world. It's beautiful, but for her to look at herself as like, I can be a hero, as much as she may get told or even tell herself a lot of times, like, you can't be a hero. That's for other people. Well, let's figure out that she can be a hero. And I love that. I think she's going to have to learn a lot. She is young. This is still a story about a young woman. But it absolutely can be her. And, I think she probably at some point in this series, we're going to get she's going to come down, crashing down to earth a little bit. I think initially she's going to be like, we saw the smile at the end, which is beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm not taking anything away from that, but, she's going to be really excited to have powers. And I have a feeling that she might come up against something that's really going to knock her down a couple pegs. And that's going to be a tough thing to overcome. But I'm really loving this story. Oh, and I love the style. The last thing that I want to say is I love the style. I love how they did the text messages. I love the, just the whole vibe of it. It seems very fun and youthful, which is great for this story. I adore it. I really, really loved it. There was a lot of heart in this premiere, and I can't wait to watch more. All right, I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.